What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode, Real Estate Podcast, episode 157. Coming at you a day late and a dollar short. I'm here with Griffin.
I'm here with Trav.
And I'm here with Adam.
And this week we watched Sonic.
Yeah. Well, first we got to explain why we came in late with it. I feel like the audience deserves an explanation.
You gonna spin the yarn?
Tell
So,
them, Griffin.
I just got through washing dishes. Sit down. I'm eating supper. I get a phone call. My stepdad. I'm like, I'm eating. Then he calls my wife, and he normally doesn't call.
So you
her.
didn't answer?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm eating. You know.
Yeah. Can't be that important.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Calls my wife, and I'm like, well, answer, because if he's calling you right after he calls me, then something serious is happening, you know? So she answers the phone, and he's like, y'all need to be aware of the weather situation because one touchdown in Mississippi, it's on Highway 72 heading for us. And I'm like, okay.
Tornadoes.
So then we start watching the news. This was about what, 6:30? Between 6:30 and 7
o'clock,
last night?
something like that, yeah.
And we were on weather detail because one was gonna possibly touch down like right here where me and Travis live. So I Superman that hoe and pulled the fucking box springs in the hallway and put them in front of the windows, and Marina got in the closet, and we
Did the damn thing.
Adam's the real hero. I want to give an honorable mention
For streaming the weather when it went out?
Yeah, because we were all watching the live stream of the weather on our phones and on their TVs, and it kept cutting out.
I'm
Adam's
about
like,
4 hours away.
Yeah.
Out of harm's way.
Yes. And he fucking pulls it up on the Discord and streams it.
Streams the weather on Discord, and it worked, right?
Didn't skip a beat,
Yeah.
dude. It was perfect.
It was weird how it would cut out for you guys, but it wasn't cutting out for me, but your internet didn't cut out.
Yeah,
so there must have been a lot of people watching the stream or something there. Like,
yeah, probably.
I don't know.
So it ended up like another set of storms was coming through, but it wasn't nearly as powerful as that first set. And but yeah, we were on weather alert. We were shook up.
I didn't know you put the mattresses in the hallway and shit.
Well, we've got two king box spring. You know, they come in like the little twin size or whatever.
Yeah.
So they're in the hallway just sitting there because we haven't done anything with them. And I pulled one of them and I threw it over the bed and I put it in front of the window.
Hell yeah.
And then
assume the position.
Yeah. And then her computer is in front of the other window. So I was going to pull it out of the way and put the other box spring up there, but it would have taken too long. Like I was just trying to get as much glass from flying around as humanly possible. I mean, when you've gone through the shit that we went through back about what, 9 years ago?
Yeah.
And pretty much every year since then. Nah, not as bad as that, but
no.
It was April the 27th, 2011.
Yeah.
300 tornadoes one day.
Yeah. So whenever you live through that shit and like one literally goes right past your house, you do this.
The power's out for like a week.
Shit, it was out for longer than that.
Was it 2 weeks?
Yeah. Because the mountain didn't get power for 2 weeks. Scottsboro got power after a week.
We bailed.
Y'all
we loaded up in the car and fucking got the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, because I remember calling you. I was like, how's everything going? You're like, I don't know. We're fucking away.
Yeah. Saw a lot of damage on the way here.
Yeah.
Now, was there any damage at all?
Widespread. It was bad.
Yesterday?
Oh, not recently,
okay.
But then, yeah,
back then. I remember it. It was fucking everywhere.
Yeah. Well, there was a couple of trees and stuff down here. No power outages or anything. It hit worse in Huntsville, Decatur, Madison area than it did here.
We just live in a region of the world where when these storms hit the mountainous regions, it could either, it's a 50 chance of it becoming a dud, or it's going to stir up into just crazy hour and a half of bullshit, you know?
Yeah. And like usually it's like putting a fucking battery, hooking a battery up to it because it supercharges them almost every single fucking time. And thank God that shit didn't happen because that would have been fucked up if it got worse.
For sure.
But yeah, that's why we're a day late, man. We sought shelter and we all prayed and kumbaya.
We were running a fucking what's that storm center? We were like the Weather Channel last night.
Yeah, the National Weather Service.
That's it.
Yeah, that's Adam.
We're all trained.
Adam
I was
had his
running
fucking.
through the streets with
We know what a
voodoo
hook
dolls
echo looks like.
and corpse paint.
God, I wish that you could get just the radar map, like go on and then get you a green screen, Adam. Sylvester Fox
I would do the
does the
weather.
news. Dude, I would watch it every
Well, last
day.
night I learned that there's such thing as a bow echo.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one.
That's new
I've
to
heard
me.
the hook. Yeah, I've heard the hook, but I've never heard the bow. So, but we're back. I mean, if nothing, we're committed for sure.
For sure.
But by the time the storms got through, it was too late.
Yeah,
We would have had to blow through the pod. We didn't want to fucking rush it.
yeah. I
you
mean,
know.
we want to deliver quality product to everybody.
So here we are on a Wednesday.
Yeah,
Turned up.
turned up and turned out. Am I right?
Raw.
Let's show up and show out on this movie.
All right.
Do y'all remember back when we watched the trailer and the rest of the world watched the trailer and then freaked the fuck out?
The Sonic controversy of
Yeah.
2019. Yeah, I
And
remember.
the studios listened.
Yeah,
Now here's the thing. Movie would have been the same movie,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But he did
Oh,
look
absolutely.
better.
Yeah.
I like the way he looked.
Well, the question that I have is like, were they going to have the way that he looked in the different realms, universes, whatever you want to call it, a different way?
Every
Because,
time.
yeah, well,
And
because
that was
whenever,
just the Earth version.
yeah, yeah, and that was my thing after watching it, because it shows him start out in Green Hill Zone, Sonic World, whatever it's called, and what if that was the original? Like that was how he was going to look at the beginning of the movie all along, and then whenever it showed him come to Earth, well, you don't really see him come to Earth, but you know what I mean. Like whenever he
Yeah.
comes, you see him and he looks more realistic and
Mhm.
more, like a blue hedgehog kind of.
So those things that were coming after him at the beginning, were those
Mhm.
hedgehogs with masks on?
I don't know what the fuck.
They all
those
look like
things are.
hedgehogs, dude.
Well,
I mean,
they said
look
he
like
was
him.
special,
Oh, okay.
so it might have been. It might have been
Mama
his
Claw
true-
was taking care of him. Can't remember her name. Long Claw? What was it?
Yeah, Long Claw.
Okay.
She was doing her fucking motherly duty. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
She's like, Sonic, you gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Evil men are gonna come for you one day.
I like how they did the rings.
Yeah, that was
for
pretty
sure.
cool.
Yeah,
They
because
gave him a purpose.
well, in the games, like in the old school games, you would jump through the rings to warp to the special zones.
For sure.
So it made sense that like, okay, he's gonna use this as a way to travel from, place to place and escape whatever's hunt. And it seems to be like he has the ring power, um, that we know of. So it's like once he goes to a new place until he fucks it up, he's fine, right?
Yeah.
We're to assume that everything's good
Well,
until
that map is just his contingency plans
Yeah.
that she drew out for him. Like, this
Was
is where
Earth
you're gonna
was
go
Earth
next.
the first place he went?
No, he had a couple marked out. I
He
think
did, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
And he was like, gonna have to go to a fucking mushroom planet.
yeah.
Yay.
Well, that's his like last resort because nothing's there.
Nothing's there.
So like he can just eat mushrooms and run around.
So how fucking lonely was Sonic?
I mean, he was super fucking long. But it's one of those. It's that classic story. You're special. Um, you're different, but you're still special, and everybody deserves somebody. It plays on that really heavy, which is fine. It's a kids movie,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The scene where he was
So-
playing baseball at the beginning, dude, was so funny.
Yeah, yeah. It had a lot of
A
comedy.
lot of comedy.
which was good. I mean, it was. I
I
was
thought
sup-
his way I guess his way of keeping his shit together was he would find people to watch. He's a people watch.
yeah,
Oh, he felt like he knew everybody. Donut Lord, Crazy Guy. Was it Crazy Carl?
Crazy Carl,
He knew
Pretzel
everybody.
Lady.
Yeah, Pretzel Lady, because she was a yoga instructor.
Yeah,
He knew everyone.
yeah. Well,
And when he went to the playoffs and was watching them play baseball, and
he wanted to be a part of it so bad.
yeah, well,
I
he was
mean,
like a
because
kid,
yeah. I mean, he's young, so I don't know how aging hedgehogs how they age or anything,
or
but
if he even ages. He aged a
yeah.
little bit from the beginning.
Well, I
I'd
mean,
say a good like 5 to 10 years or something,
yeah,
somewhere in there,
yeah,
because he's like a little kid
yeah.
at the beginning.
He's probably early,
Teenager,
yeah, like 12, 13
yeah,
now, like his
15, something like that.
maybe.
Well, here's what I'm saying with this though. Since they pulled this movie off, we need a fucking Mega Man movie. We need all these retro characters to like have a film now. Like they can do it, and Sonic proves that it can be done.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing is like Sonic did a very good transition from Sonic World to the real world. I feel like if they're going to do a Mario, a Mega Man, anything like that, they're going to have to keep it in their respected worlds and universes. You know what I mean? In my
Yeah,
opinion.
but with the way these movie companies have put out these family movies for the past 10, 20 years now, being able to make a family movie in the vein of like a Pixar or a DreamWorks picture, it's doable.
Oh yeah, and it'll sell a shitload.
Well, like the Pokemon movie.
Yeah. I was going to bring that up.
Yeah, kind of the same
And
kind
I
of
th-
thing going
and I
on there.
feel like the key to a lot of these type of movies too is making sure that it translates as to like some being able to still keep it artistic, like with the Lego movie.
Yeah.
It's when you strip away the Lego aspect of it, it's just your typical kid movie, but it's so like
Good.
the movie's almost a work of art at how they
Yeah,
managed to pull off the Lego, CGI
all
and
the little
practical
inside
whatever they
jokes.
did, because I'm sure there's a little bit of everything involved in that.
Yeah.
But
Now,
Sonic and future films, like I don't know, like Detective Pikachu and Sonic have proven that like they're starting to figure out how these types of films can work.
yeah.
I didn't think I was gonna like this movie.
Oh, same. But I think that's one of the reasons. No expectation tends to lead to entertainment, though. Like if you
Yeah.
go in without having any sort of expectation, you usually walk away a little bit satisfied.
Yeah.
Expectation almost ruins the movie experience most of the time.
Yeah. I agree. So speaking of those, like if you had to put Sonic, Pokemon, and Lego Movie, if you had to put them in order, like favorite to least favorite, like where would you put Sonic at on that list?
It'd probably
So
be
out of 3 of
second.
them,
Yeah,
I was
It'd be
gonna
a
say
solid second place.
Lego movie, Sonic, Pokemon.
I respect
But I
that.
like them all.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
But that Lego movie's really fucking good,
Yeah,
and it's just a good movie. I mean, all three good.
And I
yeah,
mean, and they're
Pokemon and
they're all.
Sonic are battling for number 2. But maybe it's just because the Sonic movies really. Jim Carrey was fucking awesome.
yeah.
I mean,
He was the driving force.
Well, all three movies kind of bring a different period in your youth when you were
yeah.
into the different things. So they're different, and there's things that can't be debatable amongst them. But as far as just retro movies in general, or movies based on retro things, um, I don't know. I see all three of them standing the test of time for sure.
Yeah,
Oh, I could watch them all again.
yeah, for
I
sure.
almost watched Sonic again just so I could remember some of those fucking badass lines in the movie. Like there was just some funny jokes.
Yeah,
Remember when Jim Carrey called that guy? He said, what did he say? Just sit here, useless.
Yeah.
He played a prick,
when
man.
he's dumbing dude down and his assistant goes, he's pretty much saying you're basic.
He did that to everybody. Just
Yeah.
Well, we also got, in a weird way, we got Robotnik's little origin too. Like because by the end, we don't see the Robotnik we know and love till the very end.
yeah,
Yeah.
Eggman.
Yeah, the big mustache, the bald head, the fucking welding goggles
crazy.
and shit. Yeah, now he's the real. He can. The sequel. This is one of those movies where it's good, but the sequel is in such a good position to hit the floor, being already a good film.
Yeah.
Y'all remember
Now-
when he pulled his glasses out and put them back on? They were broken. Didn't that happen in one of the games?
I
Where his
think
glasses
so.
were fucked up.
I think so.
I think after you fucked on him a little bit, it fucked his glasses up in one of them. They'd be like
Yeah.
crooked.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, "It's a little callback to something there." And he was like,
Yeah.
"Call lens crafters. They know what I like."
I thought it was neat that at one point near the end they were going to they were just doing the dust is settled type of thing. The climax has happened, and you see the two main human characters doing shit, and you just hear that light piano of the classic Sonic music.
Yeah.
Just like comfy shit like that, like really made the movie for me. Just little things like that.
Yeah.
Like a kid could watch this movie that's never played the game and like it. But for the people that grew up with the games, because we all played this when we were kids,
Yeah, of course.
they put
yeah.
a little bit of everything in there for you. And that was cool,
Yeah.
Oh, and I think I was saying this before in one of our other episodes. The movie didn't take itself too serious.
No.
It had its themes and its underlying message there, but like it knew exactly what kind of movie it was. They knew that, like, for years Sonic's been a punchline. Like, they even acknowledged the Sonic meme when Robotnik's looking for him and shit. Like,
Yeah.
he's a bit of a chatty Cathy, dude.
it
Holy
knew what
shit.
kind of movie it was trying to be, and I appreciate films that do that.
Yeah, I really like the direction that they took everything and how well it was handled. And I mean, it was a lot had to do with Jim Carrey's performance. Over the top,
Oh, yeah.
goofy. Like he channeled something that we haven't seen in a long time.
For real.
And it was just so amazing.
He did some old Carrey, dude.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
brought it back.
I felt
Yeah.
like for a lot of adults watching the film, whenever he would go loopy, we'd be like, "There he is!
Yeah.
There's that motherfucker!"
He's still in there.
Like,
Dude, the way
like,
he would walk up when he got off of that fucking badass 18, no, it had to be like a damn 28 wheeler.
Yeah,
I mean, it
42
fucking had a
wheeler.
shitload of wheels, dude.
Yeah.
But he hopped off that bitch and was doing that fucking walk from fucking Ace Ventura, kinda.
Yeah.
Come stomping up. I'm in charge here.
I'm like, who the fuck are you? And it's like, the fuck out of my face with that shit, you know?
But I really liked it.
I did too. Sequel, all right. What direction, in you guys' opinion, and I'll give my opinion, what direction should the sequel go?
So we know that he's going to develop something to get out of there.
Yeah.
Because he still has the thing.
Yeah.
The quill. Right? Didn't he have that?
Yeah, he had
And
it.
he's a fucking mad genius. So
Yeah.
he'll figure out a way to come back.
or I was thinking, with it being a sequel, you introduce a new threat, but the new threat
Wants to
gets,
get Robotnik, wants to get him back. Yeah.
Yeah, but when they open it, Robotnik's waiting. He's like, because obviously, if something can come here, something's going to open up again.
Yeah. Well, here's what I was thinking, and bear with me. All right. So at the end of the movie, spoiler alert, fuck that. Y'all are listening to the fucking podcast.
Yeah. I mean,
Tails shows up, right? Like, Tails appears on Earth.
mm-hmm.
So it's safe to say that Tails is going to get Sonic for some reason, whatever
Did
reason.
that happen
may
at the
be.
end of this movie?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Really?
No.
Yeah, like right after the first little set of credits go
I didn't
through.
watch the credit scene, dude. I didn't know it had one.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
it
that was
was
the night everybody was online. So as soon as I finished, I was like, okay, damn.
yeah, Tails shows up. Like one of those ring portals opens
Yeah.
and Tails has this little thing gadget in her hand and she's like, he's around here somewhere. And then her tail starts spinning. She jumps off the rock, like she's on the mountain or whatever, overlooking the town. And whenever she jumps off, you just see flying, and there's like an orange streak instead of a blue streak following her. And then the movie goes off. So
I'm pulling this
I'm
up.
about to watch it right now.
yeah, it's on. It's on.
Travis,
go to
did
the
you
Plex.
see it?
No,
See, I didn't
Okay.
see
I
it
wasn't
either, man.
aware.
I didn't stick through the credits.
Yeah,
And I
Well,
even
yeah,
skipped through the credits a little bit, but I didn't see anything, and I was like, there's no credits. See, it's over. Damn it.
oh man,
Now I feel like I
Real
missed
estate.
Out.
Failure.
yeah, right. Well,
But I'm going to
let
pull
me.
it up and view it.
All right. So I'm at the credits.
First, I got to find it.
Here we go. Hour 31, Adam.
Hour 31.
Oh.
Okay, I'm watching it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's
so
playing the
y'all-
video game.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
be goddamn.
It's still going.
Yeah, it's after this little.
Little montage.
Yeah, this little video game cutscene or credit scene here.
Okay, here it is.
All right.
Wide shot. Beautiful place. Cue Rocky Mountain High.
Bam.
Oh, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, it's Tails, dude.
It is. What's his voice sound like?
It would have been cool if they'd done the special zone music when he landed.
Oh, dude. Whenever he jumps out, it starts playing Fortunate Son.
The bass line of all bass lines.
Well, I'll be damned.
Yeah.
That's why when you
So-
said that, I'm like, are you talking about the sequel or?
No, like that. Yeah,
So
that happened.
Tails
in the
shows
movie.
up.
So Tails shows up, obviously looking for Sonic for whatever reason, and this is what I'm thinking. Robotnik doesn't have enough parts on this planet to
Mm-mm.
leave the planet, right? But what he can do is build Robot Sonic to go to Earth to find the rings to
He
get him off
can.
the planet. So what I'm thinking is um, Robot Sonic, like Tails shows up to find Sonic because their home world, wherever Sonic originated from or whatever, is under attack. And Sonic, Tails, and the guy goes through the portal to that world.
And that's where the robot's at?
And well, the robot's tracking them.
Uh-huh.
And the robot because he could put the quill in the robot and read the signature.
Yep.
Like I'm writing it in my head, but he can
He's like
read
Predator.
the signature. Yeah, and they see that it's he redirects course because it's closer to him now than it was when he was on Earth. So he shows up there on this planet, and then you bring the guy Marsden on into Sonic's world instead of it being on Earth for the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
And
I like
robot
that.
and Robot Sonic and Tails are trying to fight off, or Sonic and Tails are trying to fight off Robot Sonic. Robot Sonic gets the fucking coin or the rings, opens up the portal. Robotnik shows up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Have that be the story.
Well, we know there's more rings
Yeah.
because
Oh,
Tails
yeah.
has got some, so
Yeah.
plenty of
So-
rings.
Yeah. And that's what I would do personally if I was the one writing the sequel. I would have Robot Sonic be the main threat. I would have Robotnik kind of playing puppet master
Yeah.
to the, he's there but he's not. And then
Yeah. He's VR.
and then have and have that be the second movie take place in Sonic World, and then if they do a trilogy, have the third movie take place across multiple ones.
Mm-hmm. They're
Kind of like where
hopping.
they're hopping from place to place and trying to, because what I would like to see them do is to kind of do the Avengers uh Infinity War
Yeah.
with the chaos what are they called? The chaos jewels. What are they called, Travis?
Yeah, the Chaos Gem or something.
The emeralds, the chaos emeralds. That's what they're called. And have that be like Robotnik finds out about the chaos emeralds. He knows if he collects them, he'll have more than unlimited power. He'll become a god. And then it's kind of a race to like collect them before he collects them in this like cheesy kind of Avengers esque parody type situation where Sonic assembles his Avengers, which would be him and Tails and the guy and Knuckles, or whatever, and they're looking for him. Robotnik's got his robot army looking for him. They have to do all this crazy shit and have that be the second, third movie kind of as a whole. And that's how I would do it. I
Yeah, I'm
mean,
down with that.
I'm available to write it if
Who directed
Par-
the movie? Do you guys know?
no, I have no clue. I know who starred as Sonic, but that's about the extent of it.
And the guy that played Tom was awesome. They had a good chemistry.
Yeah, they did.
So you guys say this gets 3 gold rings?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving it a gold ring for sure right
Oh
out of the
yeah.
gate here. Let's see, Sonic. Let's see who the director is. It was directed by Jeff Fowler,
Never heard of him.
who directed he directed a short called Gopher Broke. It's an animated short with gophers.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic the Hedgehog, he wrote A Gentleman's Duel and Gopher Broke.
He's only done 2 movies. One's a
Yeah,
short.
one's a short.
Wow. I'm surprised they trusted him with this.
Yeah.
Now, did he write this?
Let me
I'm
see.
pull it up.
Written by Patrick Casey and Josh Miller. Well, think about it. It's a win-win for the studio hiring this guy to direct it, because if the movie doesn't pan out, they can
If it
pin all the
flops,
blame.
then fuck it.
Yeah, they can pin all the
Yeah,
blame on this
his
guy.
career's done.
But if it works out, then it's kind of a
It worked
success.
out.
Yeah. So it was a great a great opportunity for him. Like, and what's amazing is I'm sure they didn't pay this guy anything. I mean, I'm sure he got paid, but
Yeah, barely.
you know what I mean? Yeah, but
Not as much as Jim Carrey.
Yeah. But it's great that the internet has enough of a power, whether you consider it good or bad, that they went back in and they delayed the movie, completely redid the way Sonic looks and all that stuff. Like, it's a kind of a true testament of like fans want what fans want.
If
And at
only
the end
other companies would listen.
well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that was impressive to see play out.
yeah. And it play out and then the movie not come out and suck. Like, that's the thing, because we all talked about that. It doesn't matter what Sonic looks like, because if he fucking sucks, if the movie sucks, it doesn't matter, you know?
Yeah.
But
Because I mean, this works as a great family movie. It works as just a great lighthearted film too. Like,
yeah, and it works good as background noise as well. Like, if you're doing something, you need to throw something on the TV. You can look over, catch some Jim Carrey for a second being all goofy, and then you can get right back at it and not even have to worry about it, you know?
So this was Paramount Pictures.
Right.
What I thought was crazy was the budget was only like, it says 85 million here. On Google it says it was 95 million.
Yeah.
But it raked in 306.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a hit.
I guarantee you the director probably, a lot of the people in the movie probably got some back end pay.
Yeah.
They're like, look, we can pay you this much up front, but if you'll take back end, if the movie does really good, you'll make more.
Yeah.
I've heard that a lot of studios will do that so they can have more money for the budget.
Right.
Wonder what made Jim Carrey do this.
Yeah, that I was fixing to ask the same thing. Like, I mean, the script's good, the movie's fun, and
Yeah.
everything. You think that like after doing Kidding and him kind of coming back into reality? Because think about it, you can watch Ace Ventura with your kids. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of the Jim Carrey stuff you can watch with your family.
Oh yeah.
And then he went kind of more serious and
It got a little
more
dark. Well, that TV
Yeah.
show that he's on is real dark.
right. So,
Well, this
you
movie
think
was
it?
PG.
You
know,
think it
he's
was
hilarious.
to pay the bills or to just kind of
I don't think he's hurting for money, dude.
Well, I don't think he is either. But
He's at a point in his life where he can pick and choose. Like,
Well, like I think
net worth is $150 million.
It's a case of the filmmakers knowing what type of movie they were going to make head on.
I can't see anyone else playing the role.
No.
And seeing, and it's probably a situation where the directors probably talked to him and was like, "This is what we're doing."
It's probably written for him.
He was like, he's probably like, "You son of a bitch, I'm in."
Well, and then having a name like that,
attached to it.
it helps.
No name director. The writer has only written, horror movies.
Few movies.
Things like TV shows and stuff like that. Nothing, maybe he's a fan. Like, what if he's a fan of Sonic and he heard that they're doing a Sonic movie and he's like, "Hey guys, I would love the opportunity to play Robotnik. Like, let me be Goofy. Let me be Jim Carrey.
Let me be a character actor.
Yeah.
I got this."
Yeah, and just because I guarantee you, he just showed up with that fucking trench coat on and
probably
they just said,
dressed that way.
Yeah, and just said go.
Probably acted like that the entire time.
Yeah. I could see that.
I think he does that kind of shit.
Yeah. But
such a smart ass in the movie, dude.
It was perfect.
It was, dude.
Because you see a smart ass to everybody, and then like you see his descent into madness. So like when he shows back up for the sequel, then he's gonna be fucking insane, dude.
Oh,
like
yeah.
he's not, like.
Well, and then you find out why he was bullied. He was picked on as a kid, so
yeah,
that's why he turned out the way that he did.
Well, I mean, and
dude, when he put that, when he was like he was doing the evil lab shit.
Yeah.
He put the music on. Like, he had this evil plan in the background behind everyone's back.
Yeah.
She's like, "What the fuck are you wearing?" He's like, "It's a flight suit. Monitors my body temperature."
It was, his ship was fucking cool as shit.
Yeah, it was cool.
I'm just going to throw that out there.
And the drones.
Yeah. Yeah. The slow motion stuff was really fucking cool.
The bar fight.
That was fucking
when
awesome.
He kicked it into slow motion, dude, and did all that shit.
Yeah.
Pulled a Quicksilver.
That shit was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I was laughing my ass off. Ate all those hot dogs. Wrapped that shit around everybody's leg. Fucking pulled dude's underwear up and put it on the thing. Like,
put the bear head on.
Dude went over there to that one guy, took a picture with him.
Yeah.
Took the phone out of his hand, took a damn selfie. Just to show you how fast he is.
Yeah, just to show you that he's a badass.
Marking that off the bucket list.
Yeah.
Dude, when they were in the hotel room and he's like, "I got to do as much as I can." And he was just like, you could see like 10 of him. One up in the corner.
Yeah.
He was doing all this shit and he was like, "Woo, that was fun." Came out of the shower with his legs crossed and that towel wrapped around him, dude. How funny was that shit? Or when he was like, "Oh, the biggest ball of rubber band ball, we got to see it." And he's like, "No way." And he went, "Pyong, pyong." And he was sitting there fucking with that paddle ball.
Yeah.
He just get on your nerves, but.
Yeah, you can't help but like
him,
dude.
Dude. That shit was funny.
Yeah, it really was. And like, I would be perfectly fine with, sitting down with my, little cousins or whatever.
Oh, yeah, dude. And enjoy it with them.
Yeah, this would be one of those that I would definitely put on.
I could see myself watching it again.
Yeah, for sure. Black Friday buy for sure. Like, I bought the Lego movie at Black Friday. which I've seen the Lego movie so many fucking times.
Have you seen the Batman one?
No, not yet.
That shit's funny.
Oh, you're sleeping on it, dude.
I know. I've heard, man. Um, but yeah, I'm giving it a full stop. I mean, all I want at the end of the day is more Jim Carrey. I want to see Sonic get the Chaos Emeralds, and I want to see him go gold Sonic.
Yeah.
Just Sonic shenanigans, dude.
And
Yeah.
some of the other planets and characters. You know?
I would
That's
love
a
to
good
see
idea to
Knuckles.
take it there.
Yeah,
Because then they raises the stakes. It's like they're fucking on my home planet.
yeah,
We got to stop them, Donut Lord.
yeah. And he's like, we're fucking on it, you know? And what it would be really cool too if, like, you know how the military shows up at the end, which I mean, you know,
Yeah, gave him a fucking
yeah,
Olive Garden gift card for $50.
yeah. He's like, what the fuck? But if it would be kind of cool if they did a thing with him so that he kind of gets his what he wants out of the whole thing is like make him kind of like Hopper from Stranger Things where he's going into the
Yeah.
portal and trying to close it. Just have him like teaming up with Sonic and the military's not involved, but they're like, look, we know what's going on here. We're gonna like, be cool about everything. If it gets out of hand, just let a brother know. You know what I mean? Just so he can get his comeuppance. Because the real mystery of the movie is she's a yoga instructor, he's a cop. How the fuck do they afford the house that they live in?
Nice house, right?
How?
But hey, I think though that it has a lot to do with his family. Like he's lived there his whole life,
Yeah,
and I think that's some family land.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But still, though, man.
It was a nice house, and how could they just afford to fix it up again?
Yeah, like what the fuck? Where'd they get this money from?
Yeah.
That quota.
Unless he's skimming money off the top.
Nah, he wouldn't do that, man.
You don't think so?
Dude, when he was giving the speech to that donut, and he drew legs
Oh.
on it, and
That shit was fucking great. He said, when they get out of line, you eat them. And he's like, fair enough.
yeah,
Fair enough. But yeah,
3
I'm
golden
giving it-
rings.
I'm giving it a golden ring for sure, man.
It was
I
just as
agree
good
with,
as any of those others. Like,
I agree with Griff. It's definitely either a Black Friday or just a shelf buy. Like,
I bet it
it's
looks
worth-
good
it's-
on Blu-ray.
It's worth having
The CGI was pretty good.
Yeah.
for sure.
It didn't look shitty. Like,
No.
they were staring at tennis balls.
Yeah. Did a good job, though.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that they had him interact with Sonic as much as they did.
yeah, right.
Like him carrying
Yeah.
him, I was like, wow, they're really.
They're
And
going
it doesn't
for it.
look bad. Yeah.
It
and
didn't
doesn't
look
bad.
terrible.
No.
Yeah, I'll watch another one.
Yeah.
As long as they
for
keep
sure.
that going, let the same guys write it.
Yeah.
Even bring in the same director, because this director, he did good.
Yeah. Bring the same cast back.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
just
gotta
make it,
have the same guy.
Yeah. And make it bigger and better. Like that's
In the budget.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, and they could also work in the woman like she's
Mhm.
pregnant and Sonic's like dealing with her pregnancy and
Yeah.
like how
They're gonna
he's
have a
going to be
kid,
left
and they're not gonna.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause he's like
let
their
it par-
kid.
Let it parallel that Sonic's world's expanding, and so is the life of the human actors and actresses.
Yeah. So,
I mean, there's wholesomeness to be had here.
yeah, for sure. Great times, man. It was a fucking great movie.
Silly goose.
Silly fucking goose.
Well, now go ahead.
I got a couple of movie news tidbits.
Yeah, we gotta get into that.
What movie news?
All right, I'm gonna hit what's in the thing here. So, all right. So the first bit of movie news is they cast Rosario Dawson as I can't pronounce her name for the Mandalorian.
From Star Wars,
Ahsoka
the
Tano.
animated. I
Yeah,
saw
Ahs-
Kevin Smith posted
Ahsoka.
that this week.
Yeah. So she's been cast, which is great. Because I think that she's a fantastic actress, And I think her personality. I haven't watched any of the animated stuff, but I know she can pull it off because of how good she is as an actress. But I think her personality would fit in good with the Mandalorian's personality. It'll make it very interesting and very fun to watch. But on a side note, um, Kathleen Kennedy
What
is
about her?
reportedly they changed the name of the fucking of the so all
Making me
right.
nervous, Griffin.
So before I get into it, so I click on the link because I posted the link in the thing in the
Mhm.
show notes thing here. And right here it says The Mandalorian season 2, Kathleen Kennedy is reportedly ruining the series.
Oh,
When you click on it,
did they
they
change it?
change the title to The Mandalorian season 2, see Rosario Dawson as Jedi
Mm.
Shoko.
Disney got a hold of that.
Yeah. So my dog is fucking whining. So anyway, I'm skimming through the article and I don't even see
They've removed it.
where because they added the Rosario Dawson stuff was announced after I posted this article. And they've removed whatever the fucking stupid shit that dumb bitch is doing.
You just
So
automatically are like, her? Fuck her.
well, this is all I'm gonna say, dude. Fuck Kathleen Kennedy. Because like reportedly everything that's been kind of fucked up seems to be all centered around one
Yeah, fuck
individual.
her.
That's just all I'm saying.
We've already gone down this rabbit hole.
Yeah. So whenever I saw that article, I pulled it. I put it in the notes thing so that we could talk about it. And then they've removed whatever.
it.
Yeah. So
That's how
of
much
course-
power they have.
Well, that dumb bitch don't need that much fucking power. That's all I'm gonna say.
Why do they look? We went down this rabbit hole many episodes ago. She produced a couple of films, and by produced a couple of films,
she was there.
She was just there while they were making the movie, and she's like, "Yeah, that looks good, Steven Spielberg." You know,
Yeah.
That's all she ever did. Why her?
I don't know why they put her in charge.
You know who they got to replace her with? We've already talked about it. The dude that's running
Favreau.
No, I mean he could do it, but the guy that's
Kevin
running
Feige?
oh yeah, dude, hands down,
Yeah.
give it
If
to
not Feige,
Favreau.
and I know that some people, I know probably some of the deeper Star Wars fans. I don't know how much of a divisive or how much of a debate it stirs, but like
JJ,
apparently Dave Filoni, the guy who's done the Clone Wars since the movie
Yeah.
slate, the guy who worked at Lucasfilm,
yeah,
and then
I'm
when
familiar with
everything
him.
got sold, he came over and some of his content continued to be made. Like he's behind the Clone Wars show.
Well,
the movie and
for
the
like
TV
what the
series.
last 15 years he's lived and breathed Star Wars, so
He's got
invested.
a major hand. He's a major hand in the Mandalorian series. Like that's his first live action series that he's doing. With him having so much to do and being able to like kind of keep the vision still George Lucasy, but allowing Disney to do their shit, they should let him be over it.
Disney's fucking up.
Well, and I think this at the end of the day, if Kathleen Kennedy is going to be the face, quote unquote, the face of fucking of this,
They're
then
Feige, yeah.
Then they need to hire a team, a writers team. And I know that like since the Skywalker saga is done and all this stuff, then they're going to be having all this other different shit going on, and that's fine. It is what it is. It's fine. But at the same time, like you need a team there to point you into the right direction that you need to go to keep the values.
Don't know.
Yeah,
she's not, dude. I'm guarantee you, she's not some huge Star Wars fan. Like, she's a producer.
No, I know she's not, and to be honest, like she's actually doing way more harm than helping anything with what she's got going on. in my opinion. All my opinion. But it seems like every time there's an article comes out and her name is mentioned, it's
Redacted.
bad. It's bad. Well, not only is it
And they get
redacted,
it
but it's
removed
bad.
somehow. Oh, it's always bad.
Yeah. So
And then you go
know,
back and it's removed. Like that, dude, that article, you click on it.
yeah.
See, you posted
Something-
in here a week ago and it saved it, you know. That's what it said when you put it. Now you click on it, completely different article.
Yeah.
But to me, like Kathleen Kennedy, if she was going to be the head of it, she should have done what Feige's doing and let these films rest. Like, put the trust in the filmmakers, because let's face it, Star Wars, like Marvel, is a big enough like set of IPs
Mm-hmm.
that they can afford hits and misses,
They can.
and it's proven even more so now with. Even though we all agreed it was a good film, the flops of Solo and the 2 sequels in the new trilogy. I mean, yeah, they may have made a gajillion fucking dollars, but let's face it, they're flops in the eyes of
But
fans
wasn't
and
it flops
critics.
because of her?
Well, people were criticizing The Last Jedi for so
Mhm.
fucking long, and now people are like, it ain't so bad.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Watched it again, liked it.
it's starting to prove that the risks that Rian Johnson took were actually better.
Yeah.
Well, that's like what with Griffin, what he was saying about a team. That's what Feige's got. Feige's running that shit, but there's a team of people.
Yeah.
It's not just him. He's got a team, but he's the face of it. He's the fall guy if something goes wrong.
Yeah.
He will be the one that gets blamed, but he listens to his team.
Yeah.
They work together. It's a team. They're a unit.
A G unit.
And I think Kathleen Kennedy, she's like old school Hollywood. Dude, she was a
Yeah.
producer on like Close Encounters and maybe even Jaws. Like, you know, just a
Yeah.
producer.
She got in good with that Spielberg.
Which is why she's where she's at now.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, you know, all those directors, they're busy. They've moved on. They don't want to. Spielberg doesn't want to make Star Wars movies. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want him to. Like,
No.
you know, we've had him.
Yeah.
Like, you know, go on, just do whatever you do. Make some games.
Yeah.
Because he made a lot of video games. But Kathleen Kennedy, man.
Yeah, it's a fucking travesty.
Well,
no offense, Travis.
No offense, dude. But the good thing about it is they own the property. It'll always be around. And eventually she will. It's like a bus, dude. You know, she's driving the bus right now, but she's not going to be driving it forever.
Thank God.
I mean,
thank God.
hope she
It's
doesn't
just
have a
weird
run-in with coronavirus. That's all I'm saying.
It's weird how the success of Star Wars is in such a weird place right now, because even though the sequel trilogy didn't turn out to be what we hoped it would be, The Mandalorian, on the other hand, is the best that the franchise is pumping out right now,
Yeah,
and that's just really weird.
it is. So,
well, but that gives you hope. I'm coming back. But that gives you hope.
yeah, it does.
Seeing The Mandalorian gives you hope. But now that The Mandalorian was such a huge hit, here
They
she
could
comes,
easily
and she's going to get a little
yeah.
greedy little hands on it. And,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
when will they learn?
They won't.
Like the higher-ups, you know, the people that she's got to report to,
Yeah,
do they not look at the internet? Like, look at it. Just go online, Google her. Watch a couple of YouTube videos about her.
I don't think they do, man. Because
They need
this is
to.
the
Hey,
well, this is the thing.
Sonic movie. The internet changed that shit,
Yeah.
and it raked in buku bucks.
Well, I mean, everybody was threatening to not go watch it. This is what's going to have to happen. If she fucks up Mandalorian season 2 and people watch it, they're going to keep doing it. If she fucks up Mandalorian season 2 and nobody watches it, then either they're going to cancel the show and that's
They'll
going to be
cancel
the
their
end of it.
Disney Plus accounts.
Yeah.
Because right
I
now,
mean-
that's the only reason anybody's got one. I mean, really.
Yep.
Unless they got kids and they want to let them watch all the stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody had... Dude, Baby Yoda brought the country together.
Yeah. In more ways than one.
Yeah. Even people that didn't watch the show love Baby Yoda.
Yeah. So it's just They need to do something about her. If she's going to be that controlling over it and that power hungry about what happens in it, then they need to get her old ass out of the fucking way. And that's all I got to say about it. On a lighter note, uh, the fans of the Cats movie, the one that they had to digitally remove Jason Derulo's.
Oh, this was so good. I could not post
Trav couldn't
this.
resist it.
Oh man.
Fans are demanding they release the butthole cut after report says one exists. So it says Cats. According to a recent report, it seems Cats was almost way weirder as it originally included cat buttholes, which were originally removed. The strange anecdote comes from Jack Waz, a writer in Hollywood who was working on Howard the Duck. The man took to Twitter to share a story he heard from a friend, which spilled the beans on the project. A VFX producer friend of a friend was hired in November to finish some of the 400 effect shots in Cat's movie. His entire job was to remove CGI buttholes that had been inserted a few months before, which means that somewhere out there exists a butthole cut of Cats.
If I watch Cats, that's the cut I want to
come
see.
on.
Yeah.
Never mind the fact that it's Cats. But it's Cats where there's a cut of the film where someone had to go in there and digitally remove
Every
any
butthole.
shot of an asshole, a cat asshole or cat genitalia.
And we're all familiar with cat buttholes.
First off,
Yeah.
who designed these effects in the first place, and why did they have to be so anatomically accurate?
Do you remember when the movie came out? They were still working on the movie and delivered new cuts a week and a half after the movie came out. The reviews were so bad, they still had people working on it. Hey, here's an idea. If the movie's not done, don't release it. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold off.
Well, this is all I'm going to say about it. If this version of the film ever releases, we have to do it on the pod. We have to.
I put the movie on the Plex server.
But I mean, we're pod locked until the butthole cut comes out.
We're gonna have to start a petition, dude.
I think there already is one.
Well, we're gonna sign it. We're endorsing it right now. Hashtag butthole cut. Hashtag real buttholes. Butt cut. Yeah. Oh, I want to, dude. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I would watch it.
Not to mention the fact that they had to go in there and, like you said, they had to CGI out fucking dude's dick.
Yeah.
That's how big it was under his cat suit.
Which I don't know if I believe.
Yeah.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
Right.
I mean, for real. I can go in there and say, I've fucking digitally altered my dick all day long, but is there any proof that I did that? When I take a picture and send to my wife of my dick, I could go in there and blow it up.
And
then she could be like, well, whose dick is that? And I'd be like, yours if you want it. I'm just saying. But anyway, we're pod locked until the butthole cut comes out. If it ever releases, we've got to do it. We've got to. Apparently Marvel has been branded tone deaf for a non-binary superhero called Snowflake. It's actually a duo, Snowflake and Safe Space.
Do you know about this, Trav?
Yeah.
So Marvel Comics has introduced its first ever non-binary superhero, but reaction on social media has been far from positive. Snowflake, as the hero is known, debuts in the New Warriors one-shot comic Outlawed alongside their twin brother Safe Space. This
is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
This is so fucking stupid.
Marvel
Let me say it a third time. This is so fucking stupid.
Marvel said that the characters are, quote, hyper-aware of modern culture and optics, and see their superheroics as, quote, a post-ironic mediation on using violence to combat bullying. Mm-hmm. Snowflake, this is still quotes, Snowflake and Safe Space. Yeah.
Safe Space.
Are the twin. and their names are very similar to screen time. It's the idea that these are terms that get thrown around on the internet that they don't see as derogatory.
They need to
They,
get fucked with this.
they take those words and kind of wear them as a badge of honor.
Fuck that.
The connotations of the word snowflake in our culture right now are something fragile, and this is a character who is turning it into something sharp. Snowflake Snowflake is the person who has the more offensive power, and safe space is the person who has the more defensive power. The
They look like
idea,
they're gonna offer you Molly.
yeah, the
Yeah, at a
idea,
rave.
Like you want to go have fun in my safe space.
the idea is that they would mirror each other and complement each other.
This is so fucking stupid.
I got it. Here's what's gonna happen, guys. That shit right there is never gonna see the light of day.
You don't think so?
Ain't happening. Did y'all see the backlash?
Yeah.
You think the characters are gonna
Even
get
like
married?
non-binary people, that's what you want to call them.
Wouldn't you take this as an insult?
They don't like it.
Yeah.
People are pissed, dude. Even the people they were making the characters for, they're like, well, we want to, we got men, we got women, we got to make you a character too. And they're like,
Well,
yeah, dude, but look at the names.
Yeah.
That's a slap in the face, is what that is. Like, somebody's
It-
trolling.
I mean, it feels, in one hand, it feels so accurate in
Oh,
this
yeah.
culture that something like that would happen, but
course.
also, it also, if here's what it feels
Triggered.
like. If us three got together and we're like, we're going to write a comic book about a non-binary fucking African American,
We would be crucified.
well, we wouldn't know where the fuck to start. Is
But
the guy
internet
that
would tear us
And dude-
apart.
And
Yeah.
listen, and this goes to show you that no one, not just any schmo off the street, can come along and make something as significant as, like, say, the X-Men.
yeah,
That goes to show you can't just take a concept and just because your fucking lizard brain comes up with an idea that idea is going to translate well. They could have had an entirely different character that embraces all the ideas of these two fucking characters and made it part of, like, just their character's journey, not their fucking powers. Are you fucking kidding me?
yeah, I agree.
If
I
we're
mean,
gonna if we're really gonna nerd the fuck out here, like, this is fucking stupid. This is amateur hour in 4th grade. This is shit you'd see, like, in every kid's little binder that's never
You tell them, Trav.
like, fuck
This
them,
is
dude.
a doodle, man. This shit don't make it to prime time.
I don't
It
understand.
seems like a joke.
Having these
does.
types of characters is not the problem, but this shit is just stupid.
Yeah. Well, it's the problem is pandering. Because this is the thing, like, let's get to the heart of the issue. The X-Men has always been the comic book representation of minorities and how they are how they're treated and how they deal with real world problems having powers. That's always been what the X-Men are, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So why take it to this extreme? Why not create an X-Men that has this going on, like Travis said, and just have several arcs based around this one character and let their story play out the way that it needs to, instead of like, we're going to slap the most stupid, offensive thing on top of it on something that's already like, first of all, I'm going to speak for the comic book community here. And if I'm wrong, you can tell me I'm wrong. Tweet at us. We
Real
don't
Estate
care.
Podcast.
We don't care. We don't care if your character's gay. We don't care if your character's straight,
We don't care.
binary, non-binary, lesbian. We don't fucking give a fuck as comic book fans. What we want is action.
A good story.
Yeah, action, a good story, and like maybe some humor every now and then. We don't give a fuck what kind of social agenda that you're trying to accomplish. We don't care. Like if you
it's
to
have
be
written
honest
well,
with you, I'm
if,
tired
if
of
it's
it.
one of those cases where if it's written well and people are picking up what you're putting down, the writing is so fucking important in a successful comic.
yeah.
Yeah, the artistry absolutely and what have you, but the writing, and it just seems like this was a fucking ass pull.
Yeah. I mean, we had to talk about this, of course, because I mean, dude, this
It's big
is
movie news right now.
yeah. I mean,
I don't think it's going
it's
to happen.
if it does, I will be surprised. Because it's a one shot. I think they'll release that one shot, and then that'll be the end of their story. What they should have done was just had those two characters if they wanted to be two characters, not put them in a team up, not do anything like that. Tell their story, let it be a one shot, and then if people like it and they wanted to support it, then create more. Put them
Then
in a
roll out a
team.
full book.
Yeah, like that's what they should have done, but they shouldn't have thrown them in a team first of all and tried to like have this huge cultural impact.
Look at
Y-
their
y-
names.
yeah, I know.
Save
It,
Space and what?
Snowflake.
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 What are you doing?
Well, I guarantee you Kathleen Kennedy got a hold of that shit.
Well,
He
she
probably
had to
called
clear
it
it, right?
marvelous.
She didn't have to clear it, but I'm just saying. She
Now,
probably
here's the
fucking
thing. Is Feige behind that? Because that's Marvel, right?
I think he's just over the cinematic
Okay,
stuff.
so this is comic book.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a book. It's a one-off issue of the New Warriors with they're introducing a bunch of new characters and some older characters.
Is it
And
meant to be a joke? It sounds
no,
like a joke, dude.
no, it's not
It
April
like
Fool's.
sounds. It's some shit you see on 4chan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even the picture they show, it's like that one. Yep, looks like a snowflake. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
can't tell if it's a guy or a girl.
Yeah.
The other one looks like a dude.
But there's no bulge.
You know, so he's safe space, dude.
Yeah.
Which one's which? Wait, let me go back. No, it's gone. It don't matter. I heard
Um,
Dalia talk about that, and I thought it was a joke
no, that's real.
until I looked it up and was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And I went, dude. As soon as I found that article, I went straight to the Discord. Bam! Like,
Yeah. So on the last, this is kind of an upper after that downer of a topic. Movie theaters may open for free when coronavirus shutdown ends. Movie theaters are down for the count right now, but when they open following the coronavirus pandemic, they may be free to attend at the start. Movie theaters are, well, with public
Teasers.
gatherings, gatherings essentially banned across the country to slow the spread of COVID-19, movie theaters have become ghost towns with tens of thousands of employees furloughed or laid off due to the lack of revenue. Many movie studios have responded by postponing releases of their blockbuster films, raising the question of how movie theaters will survive the coronavirus. NATO, the National Association of Theater Owners, is witnessing firsthand what happens when the movie industry undergoes a complete shutdown. NATO is lobbying Congress in an attempt to secure funds and loans to keep movie theaters across the country in business, as the finish line for the coronavirus pandemic remains far out of sight. The organization is also following developments from around the world in an attempt to figure out how to move forward when all this is over. In an interview with Screen Rant, NATO's chief communications officer Patrick Corcoran, I don't know,
Corcoran. Call Corcoran.
Corcoran suggests movie theaters may open for free when they're back up and running again. That idea is taking a cue from some theaters that have been able to reopen in China and have done so at no cost to the consumer while showing old movies. If movie theaters have the stability of money coming in the form of loans or a bailout, they may not be it may not be a bad idea to remind consumers why it's exciting to see movies on the big screen or with a large group of people. One of the biggest concerns for the movie theaters during this pandemic is the likelihood of viewing habits changing for potential consumers who will be digging their heels in more deeply into streaming service. Last week alone, subscription for Disney Plus tripled following school closings and the accelerated arrival of Frozen 2 and accelerated the arrival of Frozen 2 to the service. With more and more televisions and movie productions being delayed by the coronavirus, the backlog of content on streaming services like Netflix and Hulu may soon become the only viable lifeline to the world of entertainment for many who are stuck in isolation. Movie theaters across the country will face the monumental task of bringing audiences back in when this situation reaches its conclusion. Slashing prices is always a good way to draw people in. So it's definitely a worthwhile idea for the folks at NATO to consider. So if this, I mean, this is the thing. I'm not scarred from the coronavirus in
No,
a way where I'm never going to leave my house again.
no,
So if this is something that happens,
that's pretty
am I,
cool. And the reason they're doing that, man, is to get people back into it. They're like, hey, come to the theater, it's safe.
yeah,
So that, free showings, which is crazy because they know you're gonna buy shit, dude. The movie ticket ain't shit.
yeah,
The popcorn's not
Those
gonna be free.
concessions,
That's
man.
where they're gonna get you. They make more money off of that than anything, dude. The theater over here, right down the road from where I'm at right now, they've got like I don't know 10 or 12 screens. I've done some computer work for them for the guys, and the one guy was doing the money one night, one of the managers, and I asked him. I said, "What kind of money do you guys rake in a month?" And he said, "Around 300,000
Jesus.
in a month." And then here's what was weird. I said, "Do you have to pay like?" Because I was interested in it,
Yeah,
Do you have to pay for the movie to show here? And he's like, "No, like you don't have to rent that reel. Like they send it to you. Of course, they get a cut of the profit, but
yeah,
the theater makes more money off of it, big time, like
right.
way more." And I thought that was kind of cool.
Well, and
300K in a month.
yeah. So let's talk about it for a second. Like, if how much do you think the cut would be? Let's say your average movie ticket's $10.
We could probably Google it. Check it
Okay.
out, dude.
So what am I Googling?
Like, let's see, how do we word this? What percentage of movie ticket sales go to the studio or the film well, here's the thing, dude. The prices just keep going up. I mean, if you go on a date to a movie, you're spending $20.
Yeah.
What's your ticket? If you go at
all right.
night, it's going to be around $10, right?
Yeah. It says here the general breakdown of a Hollywood movie gives the movie theater 45% of every ticket sold, and the studio that created the movie 55%.
Damn.
This means if a movie ticket's $10, the theater that shows the movie receives $4.50, and the studio, let's say Paramount, receives $5.50. So,
So
with
for
that
the
being,
matinee viewing, they're getting less than half of that $5 or whatever. Like
yeah,
but nobody comes during the day, so
it's
they're just picking up a little extra change. Like
yeah,
plus the concession, the studio gets none of the fucking concession. That does, they're out on that. That's
yeah.
all theater. And this one over here's got a restaurant in it.
No
You can
shit.
buy the VIP package, and you get to sit up top on this balcony. And there's a waiter comes out. You put in an order, you can drink. The seats are amazing.
Right.
Very comfortable. And then there's like this tray that folds up in front of you that you can put your food on and eat while you watch it.
Damn.
I did it one time. It was nice. It was worth the money.
Right.
Which the movie would have been better, but
Yeah.
it was worth the money. But see, I never knew that.
So my question is, like, if they were, let's say that they cut it to where the movie tickets go down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they only make enough money to give to the studio. Like their cut is completely gone.
All
right?
they're getting is food.
Yeah. Would that be such a bad thing?
No.
I mean,
if it
because
keeps it alive, because think about how many theaters, in America.
yeah,
They got to do something, or it's going to be gone. But here's another thing, guys. You know how we've always talked about that? You wish shit would go straight to streaming a lot sooner. Like let's say a month later, it's in fucking streaming.
yeah,
This may kick that shit off
it could.
because it's going to hurt it.
If that happens, like, okay, if I make a movie and I'm like, all right, I want it to release exclusively through Netflix, right? And it's backed by a major studio.
Or even VOD, where you got to pay for it. $5.
Yeah.
Watch it at home.
Well, I mean,
That's about what they're making anyway, right?
Yeah, yeah. And it's instant money.
right there in their pocket.
Yeah.
You can watch it the night it comes out. Bam.
Yeah. Well, and this is my thing. There's been a couple of times where I've been to the theater and I've not bought anything, no popcorn, no nothing. But the majority of the time when I go to the theater, I buy at least a drink and a bag of popcorn.
Depends
it's like
on how long the movie is, but I do enjoy that theater popcorn.
I love it,
That's
dude.
good popcorn, dude. Especially when they got the cheese powder.
Yeah.
Oh, when they let you put your own butter on it.
Oh my God,
Woo,
drown that bitch. Am I right?
Yeah. Y'all ready for some sake popcorn?
Yeah. So
theater popcorn is good.
Yeah. And my whole thing is like cut them ticket prices, like knock that 45% off where the theater doesn't make dick on it.
Let them
But
just get the concession.
yeah, because
You're
you're
still
gonna
spending $10 there.
Yeah, you are.
Do you know how much it costs to make popcorn?
Like 3
It's
cents.
cheap, dude.
Yeah, I know.
And they're buying that shit wholesale. They're popping kernels, dude. Like, they're going to have to do something. Because here's the thing, man. You see the guys coming in. You stay for the credits.
Yep.
You watch them come in and clean. They go around. They sweep the aisles. Like, they don't disinfect anything. A lot of times the floor's sticky.
Yeah.
So, not the cleanest place in the world.
No, but in their defense, I understand why.
Yeah.
Because like you're trying to get those people out and you've got about 15, 20 minutes before
So
the next
one
group
comes in.
You can't shut it down, sterilize everything, mop everything, and it be safe for people to walk on.
And the seats, they're wiping down the seats with like whatever. It's wet.
Yeah, I mean,
got to dry it out. Like there's just not enough time.
Yeah, so I'm for like whatever the theaters decide to do, I'm for because it's not going to stop my movie going experience because I'm not traumatized by what's happening in the world right now. I know some people are, and if you are traumatized, I'm sorry that you're having to deal with that crazy shit.
Yeah.
But
stop watching the news. It's not
yeah.
it doesn't help.
Yeah, But
I mean, it's
but
bad, but
yeah.
Don't let it, the future's bright.
Don't let it spoil your night.
Right, yeah.
Spoil my night.
I will say this, guys. We're about to hit 500,000 cases confirmed. We're not too far from. We're about 20,000 away.
Well, let's give a COVID
tomorrow.
Let's add to the Corona Chronicles here. Let's give an update.
All right. Well, here I'm gonna throw this link in general, just so you guys can look at it. Here's the real time counter, dude. Look right now. It's 470,973. I'm gonna refresh it. Guarantee that number changes. Same number, but
it's going up.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got.
Look at the U.S. They've already said that. Look at the U.S., dude.
Yeah.
They've already said that we're going to be the epicenter of the next one. Like it's popping off in Florida, New York,
L.A.
This shit's been here since January, is what they're saying. Like it.
Yeah.
Look, man. China fucked us. China did not get on top of it and like let us know what was really going on.
Yeah.
And that shit spread. Chinese New Year, people traveling, like,
yeah,
it's just everywhere now, and we know where it came from. We know all the very first cases. This ain't got nothing to do with like they came from China.
Yeah,
that's where it started in Wuhan, and they didn't shut that shit down, man.
No, they didn't.
And now look at this map.
Yeah,
it's everywhere.
It is.
And I saw reports today, like people are like, well, you ain't got to worry about nothing unless you're old. Dude, I saw today there's a 25-year-old athlete, like peak performance. Motherfucker's in a coma, dude, on a ventilator, dude, like barely living.
Yeah.
May not make it.
It's fucked up.
So it's not old people. It's not.
Yeah.
Look at Italy's deaths, dude.
I know.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's 2 weeks. Now, that's China for like a month. Italy's about. I don't believe that number. That's a little fishy, but
yeah,
it's craziness. Now I will say this: there's 74,000 in China infected. I mean Italy, and we've got almost 10,000 recovered. But we've got 7,000 deaths.
Yeah.
So it's a small percentage,
Yeah.
but still.
It's
When I
it's
saw
fucked up.
that kid that's 25, I was like, that ain't good.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want to catch it.
No.
It's changed
Definitely
the world.
not. It has, and it's going to make things it's kind of like 9/11.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's what I would
exactly
compare
where
it
you're
to.
coming from, dude.
I mean, because the
after
Patriot Act and all
9/11, the world was never the
the
same.
world changed. Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen this time.
Yeah.
The world will never be the same after this.
For better or for worse,
But something should happen. We should change. Like we got to do something. I mean,
yeah, I agree.
Right now we all got to come together.
Come together.
You know what I'm saying? Russia's not looking too bad.
Yeah, but I don't believe that shit.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I don't believe what they're fucking reporting at all. So
let's see who has the lowest confirmed cases.
Somewhere in Africa, probably.
Yeah, Somalia. Places like that.
So I'll give the quick update on my front. So we're at the moment, the state of Alabama is not shut down as of yet. Possibly in the future that's going to happen. I know Georgia's wanting to shut down over on your front, Adam. I heard that today. I don't know how true that is, but I heard Georgia's trying to shut down.
Yeah. It's spreading pretty quick here.
Yeah. And we're considered at the moment essential.
Dude, my business has not slowed down at all. And here's one thing that's keeping the uptick. A lot of kids are having to do homework outside of school, and they're having to use their laptops that they haven't touched in fucking forever. Because a lot of people nowadays, iPad, cell phone, they're good with that.
Yeah.
If they want to play games, they get on Xbox or PlayStation.
Right.
I've had at least 10 computers come in where the person that dropped it off was like, "This is for my kid. They're homeschooling. Have to do it. I need it back quick because school."
Yeah.
But business hasn't slowed down for me, and which I thought it would, but like Trav's been laid off, not fired, laid off.
Marina.
Pretty much everybody around us,
has
been laid off.
Don't
understand why they got you working, because is anything going out or coming in?
There is, and this is like
small numbers.
It's kind of slowed down a little bit, and I think what everybody's waiting to see what happens is whether the government's going to get involved or not any more than they already have.
I think they'll have to.
Yeah. But yeah, because we make stuff for, it's all commercial, and it's for grocery stores, and mainly that's what we make stuff for is grocery stores. So if we can keep the grocery stores running, people can eat, go and buy food and stuff like that.
That is important.
Yeah. So that's how we're classified under that. But I mean, anything can happen.
Well, and then like where you work, a lot of truck drivers, dude, coming in and out of there.
Yeah.
Travelers. And now when these truckers are coming in, are you keeping your distance?
Well, I mean,
are you wiping down? Are you?
Well, here's how it is. They mandated I have to give them the stuff for them to sign. They got to sign it, give it back to me.
So you got to touch something they touch.
Yeah, so I'm going to get infected. If anybody gets infected, it's going to be me. And I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I just don't want to give it to
family.
Yeah, because I have a lot of older family.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen any of my family since all this stuff
I've
started
been afraid to go around my older family.
Yeah.
Afraid that I might have it, not even know it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hand it off to them because they're in their 70s.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I know where you're coming from there.
Yeah, I mean, same with my grandparents. A lot of my family is older, and it sucks. And the person that I really feel for is my brother. because he works for the fire department and air evac, and he's one of the only guys for the fire department that works both. So when the fire department shows up somewhere, they are not they're responding to whatever's going on, but they're not getting involved. He's having to get involved because he knows all the medical procedures and stuff, how to respond to them on a medical side. So he's basically going back and forth between the EMTs, the fire department, and all these other and the victims and everything that's going on. So I mean,
For real, dude. He's right up in the
yeah,
middle of it.
yeah, and that's who I really feel for.
Yeah.
Because I mean, their kid is going to turn 2 this year.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? It's just one of those scary things. Like, I don't want anybody to get it, and I especially don't want their kid to get it, or you know. So,
Well, I tell you, man, if we can all make it through this without at least knowing someone that catches this shit and dies,
we'll be
we're
lucky.
lucky.
Yeah,
That's the way I mean, it's, we're not trying to scare people. The
no,
news is one thing, but it is serious.
yeah,
We get it. More people die from the flu. I did see this thing today that I thought was pretty cool because you got all these people. I've talked about it with Trav. You got all these people online. You see them on Facebook and shit. They're like, hey, more people die of the flu, like this and that. They're comparing it to the flu, and it's like, I saw an article with a younger guy. He was in his 30s, and he said he got mad because he had it, and he's like, this shit sucks. It hurts. You're in
yeah,
constant pain. You feel like you're dying. This ain't the
right,
flu. They can treat the flu.
yeah,
When you get this, they put you on a ventilator and they fucking pump, liquids into you and hope you make it.
yeah.
That's
you
it.
either survive it or you don't.
So,
It's not the flu.
no,
Flu don't spread like that. Not like that. Now, whenever people report these cases of the flu and they're like, we have 300,000 this last year, and I'm like, yeah, but that's a year.
yeah,
This is a month. What do you say, a month and 2 weeks?
yeah,
Look at that. Almost 500,000 in a month and 2 weeks. This ain't the
yeah,
flu. What scares me, man, is when you see these guys, like the little guy Trump's got, the little guy that comes out and talks with the glasses on. Y'all seen him.
yeah,
The numbers that they're throwing out there, that they're like, this many people's probably going to die.
yeah.
Pretty high numbers. Of course, they're talking about the world, but
still, though, I mean, it's fucking crazy.
I
Man.
will say this, man. When I go out here, and I guarantee you guys it's the same, like, probably not as many people out, but people are still out there.
Yeah,
They're not stopping their life. They're going to the store. Like, I mean, how many times you go to the store this week?
I haven't gone yet.
But your old lady has.
Yeah,
She's been in the store.
yeah,
I've gone to the store almost every day. Now, I'm in and out, and I'm good about it. I know the rules. Don't be touching shit. Get in there and get what you want. Get out. I ain't fucking with cash.
yeah.
Could you imagine being a cashier, dude, and when somebody pulls out that fucking 20 and you're just like, oh, you motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
You ain't got a debit card? Now I got to reach in here and touch this dirty-ass money. But the shit is crazy. We're living through something that's like, man, this just let us know that we're not prepared for something like this. And we don't know how long it's going to last. Podcast will be here.
Yeah, I mean, you can still get. I mean,
We're
we've got
movies
access.
in.
We've got access to movies.
Plex service still up and running.
Yeah, thank God.
And they ain't gonna cut the internet off.
No, hell no.
I've received emails from every company that I have bills with that telling you, like, hey, we're not gonna cut your shit off in this time. Don't worry about it. Even Verizon. Did you get that Verizon email?
Yes.
Yeah, where they're like, hey, if you can't pay it, don't worry.
Yeah.
You'll still have your phone. Which is cool, man.
Yeah, it is.
That all these people are doing this. I did see a clip where in Florida they were cutting off these people's power. And this fucking the dude that was up there on he just slammed the mayor, dude. Right there on camera for 3 minutes was just you fucking cut their power off. The same people that next year you'll be out there kissing ass trying to get elected. You've cut their power off.
Yeah. That's fucked up, man.
But it's crazy.
It is. But we'll be here. If
Yeah,
you're ever
we're here.
this is the perfect time for any new listeners to go back, listen to all
56?
156
Wait.
episodes.
57.
Go back
Well,
and see
yeah,
us
yeah.
flip
56.
flop on so much shit.
I mean, this
Hear all
is
the
the
comic
perfect
book
time.
talk.
Yeah, it's time. It's
Go
time for you.
Go relive our Avengers hype because God knows we had it.
Mm-hmm. Adam knows for sure.
I do know. Because I had to listen to it again. Let me throw some honorable mentions out there. Ghostbusters Afterlife, really faithful to original movie, says Star. It's holding in there, dude. I thought this was a cool little tidbit to throw at
I'm
y'all.
still hoping for a solid movie.
Oh, it's gonna be good. I got faith in it. Zombieland's Bill Murray cameo was originally written for Patrick Swayze.
Oh,
What?
man.
Could y'all imagine that?
No.
Instead of Bill Murray, it's Patrick
It's moments
Swayze.
like that make me realize how much I miss him as an actor.
Patrick Swayze?
Because, dude, he could be
Roadhouse,
nailing
dude.
comedic shit left and right now with the way people are referencing old action movie stars and stuff. Oh, God. Imagine if Swayze had made it into an Expendables movie.
He would have been there, dude.
He would have been there.
He'd have roadhouse the shit out of that
I would have
place.
watched it.
I would have been all right with it.
I mean, we got Chuck Norris. I mean, that was
Chuck Norris.
Who was the fallout? No, the fallout was between
Bruce Willis
and
Sly.
Greedy and Lazy. That was it.
Yeah, that was him. So, did you see where Kev Smith considers his Jay and Silent Bob reboot as Avengers Endgame? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
I
great.
saw an article where the person that wrote the article said that. They're like, if you watch Jay and Silent Bob's reboot, it's like Endgame. It's his
and
Endgame.
it is.
And it is, yeah.
I mean, 100%. So,
I'm not really finding anything else. Batman productions, a lot of productions have been put on hold, which kind of suck.
Yeah.
Batman's been put off, and Righteous Gemstone Season 2.
Yeah. It's going to be dry for the next foreseeable future. I mean, really. But at the end of the day, as long as we got each other, guys.
As long as we can live.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. Live to pod to live.
In pod we trust.
In pod we trust. So do y'all want to hit up some of these trailers?
Yeah. Let me get my setup going over here.
All right, while you're getting it going, I saw a thing earlier me and Travis was talking about where Spielberg was like, he saw this short film that Vin Diesel directed, and he thinks that Vin Diesel needs to direct more.
What did he direct?
He directed a short, and then he directed a feature that went to Sundance, I think, something like that.
Vin Diesel?
Yeah, the Vin Diesel.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So Spielberg wants him in the director's chair more, and Vin Diesel's like, I can't. He's all right.
I agreed.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, he was in fucking Saving Private Ryan, dude.
Vin Diesel?
Yeah.
Was
so,
he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Confirmed. He was remember that he was the guy that went out and got the kid and the sniper shot him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, you know, if he does more directing, that's cool. You know what I mean?
He's always going to have that Fast and Furious over his head.
Well, yeah, but I mean, this is the thing. We really need to give the Fast and the Furious a real watch, an REEL watch.
Yeah. So I've only seen, I think, 2 of them.
I've seen 7 of them.
Dude,
Whoa.
I will still argue that the first Fast
The
and the
first one
Furious
was
film
awesome, dude.
is a legit heist film.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Paul Walker's the shit, dude. It had that
Yeah.
Gone in 60 Seconds vibe, you know?
yeah.
The movie
But-
looks like the minute you start playing it, the room's gonna smell of chlorine from swimming in a pool all day.
I didn't know what a Nissan Skyline was until I watched that movie.
Right.
Now I know. Fast car. I didn't know what a
Yeah.
racer was.
So I think that like before the pod is all said and done.
Like when we end it?
No, like
Oh.
before we end it, we've got to watch. We've got to watch Fast and the Furious,
I'll
the
watch 'em all.
whole series.
Here's what we got to do.
Now, if
Do we double them up?
well, here's the stipulation. I'll do this only after we watch all the goddamn
Bond.
James Bond movies.
Yeah, we haven't watched one in a while. I can't even remember the last one we watched. We watched 2
From
of them,
Russia.
right?
We watched From Russia with Love, Doctor
We
No.
watched 2 of them, right?
Yeah,
I've did a little reading, but at the same time trying to avoid spoilers about No Time to Die. But supposedly there's a big Doctor No connection in this one that's coming up.
I wasn't a big fan of the last one that came out.
it was all right.
That's the beauty of Bond.
Was
Summer
that the
hit,
one
summer
with
miss.
Harvey or Bardem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got to get back on our Bond, dude. We were gonna have them all knocked out in a year.
Yeah. We
And-
were. New shit came to light, dude.
Yeah.
You know when that new movie drops that we've been waiting to see?
Yeah.
Gotta
we kinda
see
have
it.
to.
But
Yeah.
we'll get on them.
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys what. I've got them. Probably gonna put them on the Plex server.
That'll make it
I've got the
easier.
entire collection.
Hell yeah. Blu-ray?
Now, let me ask you this. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, I have a nice
Yeah,
collection of
you
Bond
got a
movies.
box set. The only reason I hadn't dumped them in there yet is it's 100 gigs.
Right.
It's, they're each like, I don't know, 4.5 gigs a piece, 5 gigs, something like that.
Right.
But acquired a new hard drive
It's a
recently. so-
lot of Bond, you know.
What I thought I would do is I'm gonna drop another hard drive in the computer, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna put that on there, like big stuff on this hard drive only, and then I'll link it to the account where it's its own.
It's its own entity.
Yeah, because I'll have to, because it's on another drive, I have to separate it, but I'll
Yeah.
link it in there. But I thought about putting that, Batman, the Blu-ray rips of Batman, the series.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the original Batman.
Yeah.
In
Okay.
case you want to watch that, looks great.
Yeah, I'm
They're
I'm
Blu-ray.
down with that. Yeah, I had to get me a new fucking hard drive for my Plex server.
Yeah, just fill it up quickly.
Yeah. That's what I've been doing during the episode is moving stuff from my external
Yeah.
onto it.
Moving stuff
So-
over.
Yeah. So just so you guys know, we've got It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia
Yeah.
and Practical Jokers on there now. So FYI.
How much of your drive are you using, Plex wise?
Well, that's the only
Highlight
thing.
it and-
That's the only thing I got on there. And
Well, I mean
I've got,
everything.
let's see.
What are you taking up? About 500 gigs?
No, I've got 986.
Woo! Almost a terabyte.
Yeah, used.
Wow.
Yeah,
Content.
yeah. But I mean, it's a lot of TV show, like full runs of TV shows and stuff.
Oh yeah. Which, do yourself a favor, guys. Go out there and get Plex. Plex is awesome. Back in the day, Plex would only allow you to have a free account. Do you like local? You could watch movies in your house. You have to pay for it if you like. I have a Plex server here. Griffin can watch movies on it. Travis can watch movies on it. Plex is awesome. It's your own personal Netflix.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
that's what we're trying to build.
It's amazing. Like,
Yeah,
get Plex. Wish they'd sponsor us,
I really wish
Apparently, they
they
don't
would.
sponsor people. Like, I don't. I mean,
Yeah.
they're already pretty big, but even the free account is amazing.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'd
Check
bu-
it
I,
out. Set you up a server. Your
yeah.
movies that you own. There's programs out there. Google it. YouTube it. You can take your movies and rip them, and put them
Yeah.
on Plex, and everything's there. You pull your phone out, hit a button, you're watching it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Way better if you have Chromecast. Love it.
But
Getting in on these trailers.
yeah, I'm ready for
What's
it.
their
dude.
first trailer?
Buffalo 66.
Now I did notice, like I said earlier, this trailer is from. Hang on, I'm copying this. It's from 2014, but I still want to watch it. So
Yeah, Trav dropped some older trailers. What's the
stuff I've
what's
never
the
heard of.
story? Yeah, what's the story behind? Is this just stuff that you came across and thought was interesting, Trav?
Yeah.
Well, fuck yeah.
Um.
Some oldies but goldies.
So, yeah, man. So, Buffalo 66. It's Christina Ricci. It's just you just gotta see it to believe it.
Are y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Now remember, guys, any commentaries welcomed. They can hear you. You ready, Trav?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play. Rated R. A shifter car?
Who the fuck is this
It's
guy?
called a manual. Okay.
Okay.
I recognize the guy and the mom. This movie's shot weird. Like,
Yeah.
what's happening? That's a cool. The table scene. Oh, look at here. We got Mickey Rourke. Beat up piece of meat. Laces out. We got this guy. What's his name?
I don't know what that guy's.
You know who he was though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They've somehow achieved this film look. Y'all noticing it?
Yeah.
Portrait mode. I like this. Do y'all notice the movie has a certain dude? This had to be shot on film.
Yeah.
The tent. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm bookmarking it and checking it out. I might throw it on the Plex.
It looks very interesting. I will
Looks
say
like,
guys
that.
scroll
looks like
down,
one of
you'll see Real
those
Estate was
movies,
here.
you know.
All right, I'm gonna remove that one. I did the Real Estate was here. Thumbs up if you don't mind. Whenever I click the link, I automatically drop the Real Estate's here. So if you refresh,
It'll be there.
yeah, hang on, I'm doing it right now on this one. Thumbs ups, it's there. Why is it bringing up River Phoenix on the side? Is he in this movie? Yeah, R.I.P. River. River's in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all know I heard some weird shit that he was like one of those. Break out your aluminum foil. He was like one of those weird Hollywood honor killings, and
What?
that they hit him with they dosed because he went to that club that night. And he was supposed to play with Johnny Depp's band,
Yeah.
and they dosed him like really. They gave him a really high dose of whatever they gave him backstage, and he
Well, who did Johnny Depp give it to him?
I mean, it's probably one of his
Possibly.
boys. I mean.
Yeah.
Whatever heroin
You think-
guy he had on tap that night. But y'all know that Joaquin made the call. Have you ever heard that call?
No.
It's terrible, dude.
How?
He's
All
like
right,
crying,
Rivers-
dude, and like he's like, my brother's fucking foaming at the mouth. We're in front of the Velvet Room.
And
It's
River
terrible.
is younger or older than.
Older, yeah, big brother.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I saw a clip here a while back, man. It was like recently, within the last year it was shot. And it was Joaquin and his family. And dude, he's still affected by that. It's still that was his big brother, man, that brought him in to act and taught him how to act, like.
Yeah.
And he's still like that, he's bothered by that every day. That's
I get it, because I mean, think about it. If I was there and that happened to one of my brothers,
oh man.
yeah. And I mean,
Dude, he's on the phone begging, please come now.
How old was Joaquin when
Pretty
this
young.
happened? Yeah,
he wasn't acting yet. But turned into a damn good actor, man.
Yeah.
Well, damn good actor. His brother would be proud.
Yeah.
So what we got next?
Silent Tongue. That's what my wife calls it anyway. All right, I'm ready. Yeah.
Coming at you from 94.
Yeah, from 94, dude.
Damn.
Shit.
You ready, Trav?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play.
Movie started like this shit.
Indian movie. How did you run across this?
For real.
From Marvel Comics. I mean, from the people that brought you.
Dermot Maloney. There he is. Looks interesting.
What a movie. I was mouth breathing the whole time.
Check out that aspect ratio.
Yeah, I know. What
640 by 480.
All right.
Let's see what we got next.
I couldn't remember if we've seen this one or not. The Cleanse.
The trailer?
Yeah, I don't.
No, we haven't watched the movie for sure.
All right, let's check this trailer out.
Hang on. Real Estate was here.
Johnny Galecki.
Yeah.
Comedy horror. Horror.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, sexual references.
Dick jokes.
Is this fucking Total Recall?
Welcome.
Is this the sequel for A Cure for Wellness?
A little bit of comedy. Who is that? What's happening? That's the chick from that witch movie. Y'all remember that witch movie?
Yeah.
Angelica Houston.
That's it. Damn, traveled the pole.
Morticia from the Addams Family.
Yeah. She was hot in that movie.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's got her boy in it, Oliver Platt. What the fuck is that, dude? A frog? Travis, have you
That's
seen this movie?
No, man.
I'll cop it.
that. I mean, it doesn't look bad.
I just want to know what's going on.
Yeah, right. It looks like a silly goose time.
Now this,
What we got next?
Reality.
yeah, this is one of those like, yeah, let's just roll it when y'all are ready.
Roll that
I saw
beautiful
this and was
beam
like,
footage.
they got to see it.
Well, I'm
Top
ready
comment
for
is best movie of the year.
it. Yeah.
You guys ready?
Yes.
Yep.
It's a foreign. 3, 2, 1, play. I'm going into theater mode.
Is that Tim and Eric?
It is, dude. That was
Yes.
him. Yeah. I recognize that gaze. He's doing a foreign film? Was this French?
Yeah.
What the fuck's happening? Why is he wearing a dress?
That's
It's
the
fucking Napoleon Dynamite, dude.
What?
What is this? What's going on the server? What's it all mean?
What the fuck did we just watch?
I like this comment. down here.
Exactly.
This guy said, "This is quite a bit like watching a dream in real time. Things that make little to no sense, and yet very entertaining."
I want to watch it.
Oh, it's happening.
I want to watch it.
Have you seen that movie, Trav?
No, man, these are all just trailers I've watched. D found a few of them. I think all of them actually.
I'm excited about this trailer.
Now I've watched
What we
this.
got?
Tiger King.
I was
I
on
actually
something
watched-
today and saw some clips of this, and this is
I watched this whole fucking
silly
thing
shit.
today with my wife.
Worth the watch.
This is, yeah, but it's
Out
It's
there.
out.
I haven't seen the trailer, so I'll tell you if it's worth a watch after the trailer, and it'll make more sense.
Real
I guess.
estate was here. Look how big that fucking cat is.
Yeah,
Oh,
for real.
Are y'all ready?
There's no way this trailer can contain all the outlandish
Not in
shit
2
that
minutes and
happens.
16 seconds. Let's see if they can
No.
do it. Y'all ready?
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
3, 2, 1, play. Tiger King. Where the fuck is he from? Louisiana? He doesn't have legs. Where does this take place? Where's that guy from? Oklahoma. We got a new Turtle Man. Oh, he's a character. Someone met this guy and was like, "You're a movie." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was that cocaine?
Oh, it gets crazy, dude.
What?
What the
He just
fuck?
kissed some dude.
Yeah. Yeah, he's married to 2 dudes.
He looks like one of the village people.
Yeah. He has a whole country music career going on the whole time.
And the tiger saw me.
I swear to God.
Whoa.
I swear to God, guys.
You swear for God?
I swear to God. No. And dude,
Wow.
it just, yeah, you get full music videos too, man. It's a fucking ridiculous documentary.
So you watched it all?
All of it.
It's just one video, or is it broken up?
No,
into...
it's like 7 episodes.
Holy shit.
Damn. You crammed it in one day?
Yeah, I haven't done something like that in a minute.
Woo-hoo. Corona.
So-
Yeah,
Would-
it was a day with the wife, and usually we pull that shit off. We'll sit fucking show.
If
or at least an
Netflix
entire
is smart, they'll
season.
just keep dropping shit. View it.
Would do you think Marina would enjoy it?
I don't know. I feel like as long as we don't say she'll like it, she might. I feel like she'll like. It's one of those things where I feel like if you
Well,
tried
just
to
watch the
encourage her
first
to
one.
watch it,
Just
she'd
pull it
probably
up
be like,
one day. Pull the
I don't
first one
like
up.
this."
Do you have Netflix, Griffin?
I got access.
Okay.
I'll put it this way: it's interesting enough that you'll keep watching it because that's what the fuck happened to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Was the payoff good? It looks like a silly goose time.
It looks ridiculous.
I want to watch it. I'm
Yeah.
sold on that trailer. That I don't think you're allowed to marry 2 dudes, but maybe 1, but 2?
He runs for president.
They're in the
What?
documentary.
Yeah, and governor, and his slogan for governor was, "I couldn't wait for 4 more years to run." I swear.
Well, see I saw the first part of the trailer. I had to post it, but on Facebook today, somebody was posting
It's making the rounds. Memes
well, not memes, but it's like who they would cast as the
for
if
like
they
a
made
movie.
a movie.
Oh god,
And
damn.
Danny
Danny
McBride was
McBride's got to
cast.
be it, dude.
Yeah, he was cast as that guy. So I was like, "What the fuck is this about?"
Oh,
You know?
perfect, man. He's a living, breathing Danny McBride.
A real Danny McBride.
Mm.
What we got next?
Coffee and Kareem,
Could you get me a drink, baby?
Play on words.
Thank you.
Ed Helms, and
We got an Ed Helms fucking Netflix
Tommy.
movie, comedy.
Raunchy buddy cop comedy. Why is it raunchy?
We're about to find out.
Because they're gonna say ass filth,
You ready, Travis?
pussy discharge.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let that linger. Anyway,
Y'all
I'm
ready?
when you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play. Let's see what we got. You know it's gonna be funny. Fucked up his slow mo. Dude's got some big ass ears, dude.
Yeah.
This is a Netflix movie that's funny. Look at this little girl. It looks funny.
Yeah.
Is that a boy or a girl?
It's a boy.
It's a boy. He said he. I thought it
Yeah.
was a girl.
I did too.
Move, bitch. It looks funny, man. That dude was a Vine star. The guy on the left, him?
Really?
Yeah, he was a Vine star, dude. He's a, what do they call him? Influencer?
Yeah.
I don't want to rub dicks either.
Out the way.
Looks funny, man. This kid's killing it.
Yeah.
Good song choice.
Yeah. I'd
Looks
watch
funny,
it.
man.
Yeah. Doesn't
I
look
like
bad.
Ed Helms.
Yeah. Next up, we got a Christoph Waltz film.
Oh,
Liam
shit.
Hemsworth. What is it? What we got?
It's Most Dangerous Game, which is
Alright.
basically The Hunt.
It is. Well, when you see it, what was that movie back in the day? Running Man? What was the movie?
No, it had Ice-T in it, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's a remake, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's based off a short story.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
You ready, Trav?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play. My brother's Thor.
Oh, they're doing it in.
Isn't he married to Miley Cyrus?
I think they broke up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Okay, Christoph Waltz is the villain. When does it start? He thinks it's a joke. Christoph Waltz is an awesome actor.
Yeah.
I feel like if he agreed to make this, the script can't be shit.
Yeah.
Now, still
I
timely.
mean, it looks like a fun little action flick.
Did I do the real estate is here? Nope.
I like this comment. Well, once life gets back to normal, I would love to see this. Next, we got Simon Pegg, Lily Collins thriller called Inheritance.
We got a Simon Pegg thriller.
I
When's
mean,
the last time you saw Simon Pegg in a thriller?
when he was in the music video Thriller.
Was he?
No.
I was like, what?
No. Wouldn't that be
Is that
crazy?
real?
Though?
Is that's some Griff trivia? Some
Some
Grivia?
Grivia?
Ah!
Yeah. You know.
Are y'all ready? You ready, Trav?
Yep.
I'm
3,
ready.
2, 1, play. What's happening? Why did he agree to make this movie? He's playing
I
the
don't
bad
know.
guy. Let's see what's happening. Here it comes. That's his voice. Simon Pegg right there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what is this? Simon Pegg, bitch. Doesn't prove anything, y'all. What? Wow. Why? I mean, what's going on?
I don't know, but I
Kind of
really
want to
want to
see
watch
it.
it. I
I feel
really
like,
want
well,
to.
look, we all know Simon Pegg.
He
Fellow
looks like
nerd.
he's gonna put on a clinic, dude.
Now, I saw this next trailer. I don't know if you guys knew this was happening,
No,
but the Big Show,
The Big Show.
the Big Show. See the title?
Yeah,
It's coming to Netflix. Now, the Big Show is a wrestler.
yeah.
Can't remember his name. It's Paul, right?
He's the giant, man.
What's his name?
Paul.
Paul. Paul
Was it?
something. I think it's Paul. Can we get a fact check?
Hold on. Fuck.
Fact
Hold
check.
on. Hold
Paul
on.
something.
The
think that's
Big
right.
Show real name. Paul Wick.
Close enough.
Wight.
I
Why?
knew it was Paul. That's why he had to go by the
Paul.
Big Show, dude. Nobody could say his last name.
I believe it.
That's why I go by Adam G.
Yeah. Well, I know how to say your last name.
Well, I told you.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't know how to pronounce Chess's last name.
Marchese?
That's what I thought it was.
Marchese.
No, if I saw it, I could tell, but I thought it was something else. Like I didn't know it was Marchese.
Yeah.
Like who the fuck spells Casey? That anyway.
Nobody spells it that way, dude. It's
It's
like Joe Dierte. Don't try to chirp it up, boy. It's dirt.
Yeah, yeah. Like what the fuck?
I have
but
met people that have said my name to me. And when they say it, I go, wow. Pretty good. Like, you just said my name right. I'm not going to say my name because
You don't want to get fucking.
anonymity, dude.
Are you
trying to get doxxed.
Are you streaming with the
My VPN on? You
yeah.
better know it, dude.
I mean, you know.
No, dude, I'm not doing that. It'll fuck my connection up. So here's a comedy series coming to Netflix with the Big Show, Paul, whatever his last name is,
Wit.
the wrestler, the giant. I watched the first few seconds to I was like, oh, this is real. I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
This shit looks cheesy. Are y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Real estate was here. 3, 2. You ready, Trav?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, play. Heard he was an asshole.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard from people online. So he's actually playing. He's the wrestler. This looks like a Disney show.
Yeah, it does.
A 3-camera.
Is that fucking Urkel?
Was it? No,
That
that
was
ain't Urkel,
Urkel.
dude.
It was, dude.
You're going to have to pull it up. That black dude that was standing there?
The one that was on the weight
I
bench.
didn't see it. It's too feel goody, dude. Like, it ain't no King of Queens. He just ripped the door off. Dude, this shit looks cheesy, man.
Yeah.
I got something to say when it goes off.
Yeah,
That is
that's Urkel.
That was Urkel right there, yeah.
Yeah.
I recognize those fucking bug eyes anywhere.
Is that the house from Third Rock?
It looks like it. Looks not good.
It
Not gonna
looks
last
like,
long, dude.
looks like modern day Full House.
Yeah, with the wrestler dad.
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys. I can't wait for you to watch this trailer.
Are
Sound
you
off,
serious?
dude. Oh my god. You have no idea what's going on by the title. What's the title?
Exorcism at 60,000
You,
feet.
now, when you hear that, what do you think?
They're on a plane and somebody's possessed.
I'm tired of all these motherfucking demons on this motherfucking plane, dude.
Oh my god.
This shit is ridiculous. It should say comedy. I watched this trailer and was like, no. Dude, people are going to watch this for all the wrong reasons. You know?
Yeah.
Not what was intended. Just wait. Y'all ready?
All right, I'm ready.
You ready, Trevor? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. This shit looks ridiculous, dude. Look, it's linked in with the others. Y'all recognize the building?
Yeah.
No. Shaking of the tuchus. It hadn't started yet. Here it comes. Dude. The only thing would be better.
What the fuck?
I wish that was Joey Diaz. Look. Discount fucking dude from Breaking Bad.
What?
This shit looks ridiculous, dude. That's what they used when they were throwing up.
Yeah.
Remember? This is real, guys. This is a real movie. This has got that Sharknado kind of vibe to it. Like, that
What
shit
the-
looks hilarious.
Why?
Why not?
What? All right. I mean, I don't even have anything to say.
Moving along.
Yeah, I mean,
Exorcism on a plane.
I mean,
So they get on a plane and someone gets fucking possessed and they're like, we got to do this shit up here. Take it to 60,000. He's like, are you a madman?
why haven't they done exorcism in space? You know what I mean? Like that makes more sense than exorcism on a plane. Anyway,
That's next.
I'm yeah.
What we got?
Last one, Survive the Night. Bruce Willis. No, this ain't the last one.
Is it next to last? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, you ready, Trav?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play. Why is Bruce Willis making this movie? Why, dude?
Bored. He's an ex cop, you know.
Dude, Bruce Willis's net worth is $200 million. Definitely bored. And probably not getting a lot of scripts coming in.
No.
Probably not. I mean, I feel like I want to edit my comment and say, I'm ashamed to say that real estate was here. Nah. Why, dude?
I don't know, man.
That movie is not going to pull anyone into that.
Well, it looks like it's going to come straight to.
It's VOD.
Yeah. If I had to guess.
It looks VOD.
VOG.
They might have to pay me to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's our next trailer?
The Great. Ella Fanning and Nicholas Holt. It's better to hear a British accent than a badly done Russian one. Okay. That was the first comment.
Y'all ready?
Ready when y'all are.
I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play. Is that the guy from that zombie movie? The main guy? He was the guy in that zombie flick. Y'all remember the one where he like started to like love the girl? Look, this guy. Him.
He was the X-Men guy.
But he was
he in
also in that zombie movie.
Was he?
Yeah, where he started to fall in love with the girl and like come back to
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Forget what it's called. It wasn't iZombie because that's that show. I'll look it up. She's gonna kill him. She looks familiar.
Is that Dakota Fanning's sister?
He was in Mad Max, X-Men, Warm Bodies.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what it was called.
Looks all right.
I think it's a TV show, which they don't tell you.
Oh,
He was in
I don't
X-Men.
know. I don't know if I could watch a full TV show.
Yeah, probably gonna skip that.
Yeah.
So what we got?
We got Defending Jacob, Chris Heavenly Evans.
Heavens?
I'm trying something new. What you think he would appreciate?
Heavenly Evans?
Heavenly
Probably
Evans.
give you a hug. I saw him and his brother on Jimmy Fallon do that game where you put the headphones on and you try to look at someone's lips and figure out what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
It was funny.
He's
His
fun. Dude.
brother is, how do I say this? Different, like not like him. He's
Gay?
yeah, that's it. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay. All right, I got you.
Super.
Speaking of
Gay.
not gay, but Chris Evans, I want to watch Knives Out soon on the
Oh yeah, I've got it. It's already up.
because I've heard really good
Hey.
things.
I mean, we're gonna watch Come to Daddy next, right?
Yeah.
Then are we gonna play the game? Is the game still happening?
Yeah, the game's still happening. We'll just have to like forego trailers. Well, it might not take that long. I'm working on some stuff.
We can do Knives Out after that.
Okay.
If y'all want to watch it.
I've heard it was really fucking good.
You know, if I could already tack on another one, if you
Oh,
guys
what
are
you got?
down. The new I said it was available earlier. Smoking Gun, 2 Barrels. What's his name?
Smoking Gun.
The
2
Gentleman.
Barrel. Oh, Guy Ritchie movie.
That's available.
Okay. It's got fucking.
So we could go Knives Out. It's got them all in it, dude. In Bruges.
Yeah. Matthew.
I mean, if it's up to you guys, but we could do Come to Daddy. We could do Knives Out, and then we could watch The Gentleman.
I'm cool with that. What do you think?
Because they're all new.
Works for me.
Next 3 weeks set in stone.
Stone.
What did he say? Reconnaissance?
Rock Connaissance.
You remember when he did that?
Yeah. One of the funniest parts of that movie, and I laughed so hard I couldn't fucking handle it, was whenever they show up at the town and he's like, I told you the Blue Devil was real. And he had that chainsaw.
That chainsaw. And he was like, put it down, man.
Yeah.
At the end, he's like, give me that.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
Yeah. All right. I'm ready for this last trailer. Defending Jacob.
Ladder. You ready, Trav?
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, real estate was already here. 3, 2, 1, play. Chris Evans movie. You know he's got bank.
Marvel money. Oh, it's got this kid in it.
It looks like Chris Evans has a small role in this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, so the kid gets accused of something, and we're going to defend him.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh, not my tempo. Boy, that kid's in trouble.
it looks good though, man.
Oh yeah,
Like
looks
I
serious.
I want to watch it for real. For real.
Let's see what else we got. Nothing.
I think that's everything,
it.
man.
That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote.
Let me get this earpiece out. So yeah,
We are doing Daddy's Home. No, Come to Daddy.
Come to Daddy.
Come to Daddy next
Elijah
week. Then,
Wood, old guy, creepy.
yeah. It's
That's
gonna
next
be
week.
weird.
It looked. The
Elijah
trailer
Wood.
was weird.
Yeah.
Have no idea what's going on there.
No. It's okay though.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
And then we've got Knives Out and The
The
Gentleman.
Gentleman.
We're gonna do the game next week to see who the winner of the
Next week.
Yeah,
Okay.
next week. We're doing the game.
Against me and
Tap.
Trav.
Yeah.
Because we tied somehow. The fuck out of here, dude.
Y'all always tie, dude.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
I'm calling
it's
bullshit.
It's like a conspiracy or something.
I want to
don't know.
recount.
I mean,
Dangling
it's in the
Chad.
It's in the spreadsheet.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Chad.
Y'all remember the
That's
Dangling
fun.
Chad?
Of course.
Trav, you remember the Dangling Chad?
Vaguely, but
From the election where
Where Bush got elected.
Al Gore went up against, Al Gore went up against Bush.
Yeah.
And it was in Florida, dude. All the Florida voters, they were like, had Dangling Chads, and we had to recount them. I'll just never forget that, the Dangling Chad. And when I hear Dangling Chad, I just picture some dude standing there named Chad.
And his dick's
And
dangling?
he's dangling, dude, and just like swinging it around.
Shit.
The Dangling Chad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's gonna be I don't think the game's gonna last as long as games in the past have lasted.
A whole episode?
No, it's not gonna last that long. It's gonna be a quick, fun little game with opportunity for topics to pop up.
Topics?
Yeah.
Podcast
Pop
topics?
Yeah. So I'm excited about it. I've been doing work on it. You know how I do.
Maker of games.
Yeah. This one is gonna be kind of familiar.
Okay.
So, I mean it's new, but it's not gonna be like a revolutionary new fucking thing.
Well, it's just gonna settle the score.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I don't know. Y'all might tie.
God damn it!
I mean, you never know.
Hot topics.
If y'all tie on this, I don't know what the fuck.
Just fucking. We'll deal with it.
We'll just have to round up or something. I don't know.
What was that one? Don't quote me on that.
Yeah. And
Travis
then we
beat
did
me, right? No, I won.
No, Travis beat you on the budget one, right?
He beat me on one, and then I remember winning one because I got my Tarantino month.
Yeah.
I made Trav watch The Hateful Eight again.
That was last year.
Yeah. Remember that,
Yeah.
Trav?
He's like, how could I forget?
So we're gonna watch Come to Daddy. Well, that's it. Stay safe, Trav. You got to close the podcast like you do every week.
wash your fucking